Hey guys, this is Katie from Moonflower Moments. So I just received the Medieval Oracle of the Beast in the mail today, and I couldn't wait but do like a little bit of playing with pairs on camera because I have a lot of historical decks, but I really haven't had any oracles to pair them with. So I'm excited to explore this beauty. So I do have to say I keep all of my decks in bags, but I'm very tempted to leave this one in the box because this is the nicest box I've ever seen. But you can tell from how thick it is, she is a chonker. But I just really appreciate all of those details. So definitely shout out to them for that. Now in terms of the guidebook, because I'll show you that before we get started with playing it with pairs. This is like a nice embossed guidebook with like this nice like hardcover texture. You can even see here too, like Libra Moon Incorporated even has like a nice little logo. So as far as the guidebook goes, I love this ribbon. It jumps straight into the beast. So we have like a full color image, we have some keywords, a write-up, and then also an affirmation. And then at the end, it just has like 1 or 2 pages about the inspiration for the deck. But I am a sucker for the gold. Like I love that it's even edged here. That's very beautiful. Okay, so let's get started. So some of these very clearly are gonna be wins, and I think some of them are just gonna be, let's go ahead and give it a shot. But I'm pretty sure the first one is gonna be a win. So this is the Medieval Oracle of the Beast. And I'm gonna go ahead and cut that stack because look at that big old shadow it's casting. There we go, that's much better. I am waiting for my little light to come back in. It broke, unfortunately. In the meantime, we just work with the shadows as we can. Okay, so I'm gonna pair it with Influence of Angels. I think that's gonna be the one that I pair it with. First, this is by US Games. And it is some slippery, very nice linen cardstock. So these cards are gonna go every which way, but I'm gonna try to keep them under control. There we go. Okay. So I instantly am quite liking the matches of the gold. The pops of gold just make this absolutely divine to me. Previously, I've had no oracles that match with this deck aesthetically or even like thematically. Like this is my first oracle that is really rooted in this type of world. So I'm really thrilled to see that Libra Moon like identified, I think what we were all saying is like a need in the tarot community and went straight for it. This is really cool with Crane with longevity and vigilance, because we have here the 9 of Swords and then the 7 of Cups, and I think that's really cool because you have to be willing to be vigilant when you're falling under temptations and have the vigilance to participate in a manner that breeds resilience and longevity with the 9 of Swords. So cohesively, this is actually making a really nice message. Oh my god, this is hilarious. Crocodile, and it says open mouth, insert foot with the 3 of Swords and the 10 of Wands. So this is definitely how you are feeling when you've been in a situation where you've said something you weren't supposed to say. Ouch, that's funny. So like for each animal, we have like key phrases, or we have keywords, or we even have like a phrase that's more abstract that describes like the artwork, like this one. So I think that's neat. Giraffe, reaching new heights between the Star and the 3 of Pentacles. Well, that's really nice. So I like this match. So this was Influence of Angels. Oh, we're just gonna leave that there in the middle. Now, I can't help but do this one. I worry the energy might be a little bit matchy-matchy, but I do have Serpent and Peacock, the first edition. So this is not the borderless one, but I'm very strongly bonded, or rather I was at one point very strongly bonded to this deck, so I don't think that I'll buy another edition. So this is the first edition of Surfin and Peacock by the same creator. This deck has quite like nice cardstock too. There we go. So let's see if even with the borders, if we're still doing okay, if we're in the same vicinity. And I have a feeling we will be. Beautiful. Ooh, we have the goat with ambition and independence between the magician and the empress. Oh, so it's like Page of Pentacles, Chimera, inner conflict and chaos. So the King of Cups has to quell the inner conflict of the Page of Pentacles. Sweet. Hydras, to kill from the inside, and we have the world and the sun. So something is not how it appears. This is really interesting. Hydra with overcoming challenges between the High Priestess and the Five of Wands. Well, she would definitely know how to overcome challenges. So I think this is quite nice. I like the aesthetics of it too. I was a little bit worried because this is borderless, but the tarot is not. But honestly, I think the size difference makes this okay. You still have like similar textures in the background because they're created by the same artist, and I think it's like these similar textures that are across that really give this the ability to work. Oh, cute. Okay, I like those. So that was Serpent and Peacock. Serpent. I think my accent comes off every time I say that because the closed captioning always says Surfin Peacock, like the peacock is surfing. All right, now I'm going to go with a little bit more unconventional of a choice. We're going to still keep that in the middle. I need to find something to match with this deck. So we are going to see if Medieval Oracle of the Beast is the solution. And that's going to be my Golden Tzar Tarot. You can see that gold. I just caught it flashing in the camera for sure. So this one is definitely a little bit more of a wild card because it's definitely more people-y. But I just want to go ahead and give it a look. And I hadn't seen this on anyone's like walkthroughs or anything. It is a little bit more uncommon of a deck. Okay. Well, I think when I get a red card, it looks really nice. And it is very goldy and very blingy. All right, let's see the match. All right, we have the moon, we have the turtle, slow and steady progress, and then 8 of cups. That definitely is a very coherent reading, right? We're moving away slowly and steady because we have unfurled some issues within us. Oh, this card is like white. That's like really random to see. I haven't seen any cards like this one yet. Ah, 3 of Cups, Whale, Ancestral, Wisdom, and Peace, and then 5 of Swords. So it's almost as if we have to use our ancestral wisdom to find peace in the 5 of Swords moments in order to be able to find that camaraderie with people. All right, and then one more, let me see. So we have 5 of Cups, Wolf, Intuition, Pack, Loyalty, and then the Emperor. It's almost like reading like this way, like you are experiencing you're an outsider, and that's why like you have had to go retreat inside of this cave because other people have been like too strict. There have been too many authority figures with you, and instead of letting you in their pack, they're maintaining pack loyalty. And so, oh my goodness, that was my dog sneezing. You are an outsider. I mean, I think it'll work. I don't have any other Oracle deck for this match, so I'm willing to call it that. All right, next is the gorgeous Crata Emblemata, Chromata. I don't know which way to say it. I see it written on the creator's website like both ways with these gorgeous backs. We love a fleur-de-lis. And I'm actually going to cut this stack too because this one's pretty tall. I don't want to cast any unnecessary shadows that I can't take care of. Well, that's pretty already. Ooh, I like this. Oh, yes. I always feel like Crata Emblemata needs like a buddy. And I think that this is a beautiful buddy for it indeed. And I'm not gonna lie, y'all, I'm about to sound a little crazy, but there's something very luxurious about both of these decks, and I very much enjoy that. I think these were my two like most expensive purchases of the year, since I do really have to save in order to be able to purchase like super pricey indie decks. I say super pricey, but like reasonably pricey. And so I like the concept of pairing these two together too, because it's like, ooh, it's kind of like a luxurious experience. They're definitely two of my more beautiful decks in my collection. Okay, so let's see. We have Ram for inspiration and leadership. We have the Ten of Cups and the Queen of Cups. I can definitely see the concept of inspiration here, visionary by nature. So the Queen of Cups is a visionary by nature. She is feeling inspired, and through that leadership, she's able to bring serenity to others. This is a crazy match. I'm glad this is not a real reading. We have Raven for prophecy and shadow work, along with the Five of Cups and the Seven of Swords. So I definitely feel like this is the prophecy of the Seven of Swords, and therefore we have to do this shadow work because we've experienced that snake lurking in the grass. One more. There we go. This is a good reading. Okay, so Rooster, it's time. I like that we have like key words and key phrases. I like that blend. It kind of makes it a little more interesting to me. And then we have King of Swords, deliberate execution of the pen and sword, wise counsel and authority. It's time to receive unmeasurable bountifulness and liberality. I think I said that was my last one, but I just want to see. I really like this match. Yeah, this works. So we have the Stag, embrace wisdom over aggression, between the King of Pentacles and the Hierophant. They definitely would do that. So that checks out. All right, so that was Crata Emblemata. So far, guys, which one is your favorite? I think I have like one or two more. I'm going to write this one down, and I'm not 1000% sure that it will work, but I really want to see. So this is my Golden Tarot of the Renaissance. I bought this at a Renaissance fair, which is how I ended up with it. And it is my least used deck in my tarot collection. Had I not bought this on a trip with my husband and a dear friend of mine, it probably would be already have left my collection. Be already have left, you know what I mean? Have already left my collection. But I would like to use it. I mean, I paid money for it, so I want to see if this might work. And I don't think that it is the strongest match, but this is damn well better than anything else that I have tried with this deck. Actually, this is kind of cool. They look very similar. And then we have this guy down here too. That's kind of crazy. Breaking free from the herd, and we have the Devil and Ten of Cups. Very interesting. So you can get that Ten of Cups if you break free from the herd. This deck is like, this Oracle is like really tying together some messages for me. We have Siren, temptation and seduction, between the Seven of Swords. I keep getting that a lot today. And the Ten of Wands. So we really are overwhelmed by that temptation. Snail, security comes from within. And we have Temperance, beautiful, gorgeous, and death. Ooh, that's so beautiful. All right, last one. Spider, what a tangled web we weave, between the Fool and the Seven of Cups. She's a very interesting Seven of Cups. I would have to check the guidebook to see what they have to say about that. But the Fool for what a tangled web we weave definitely makes sense. And I guess Seven of Cups can oftentimes refer to confusion too. She looks a little bit befuddled, so that definitely is a tangled web. So what do y'all think about these two? I know it's not the best match, but I'm really trying my best to get a match for this. And if y'all can think of anything that'll match better, let me know. I would love to hear. So that was the Golden Renaissance Tarot. All right, guys, and you knew he was going to show up. Of course, I'm going to check it against William Blake. Let's see if I can actually get these bad boys on camera at the same time, though, because they are the exact same size. Like, the exact same size. These are huge decks, y'all. Here we go. Let's get them together. I might need to build up that Oracle deck. All right, and then this last one. I think everybody's about the same stack. Look at that. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I definitely bought the Medieval Oracle of the Beast because I needed to see how it would look against Serpent and Peacock. I wanted to fall back in love with Serpent and Peacock, but I also really wanted to see how it looked against William Blake. I've been dying to make this match since I ever heard that Libra Moon was releasing this. I love that. So this is actually Man of Fire, so that's the King of Fire with the Empress and journeying forward. Very true for both of them, right? The King of Wands and also the Empress is all about journeying forward. These two cards are really beautiful together. My dog just keeps sneezing, y'all. The weather changed. I wonder if he's getting a little puppy cold. Okay, so we have Experience, which is Chariot, with Basilisk, Death, Rebirth, and Evil Eye, with Eight of Painting, which this is Eight of Pentacles, Discipline. So this definitely makes sense to me. Like, as you get life experience, you go through death, rebirth, and evil eye cycles. This one's a little bit random, but that's okay. I'd be able to figure it out. There we go. Elephant, Memory Never Forgets, and we have Death and Tower, or essentially Lightning and Tower. It's an extremely powerful reading. That's why I like these key phrases, because they're really coming off as like very potent phrases. Eagle, Freedom, Justice, and Truth. And this is going to be the Knight of Pentacles with the Lovers. Okay. The Knight of Pentacles would be someone that would seek the truth just for the principle of the matter of seeking the truth. And I think that's especially in relationship to relationships and like the interpersonal matters of the people. I like the combination of these birds. The colors are not super strong every time on these matches, but it is making sense to me. And we have Devil, which is error in this deck, Adaptability with Change for Dragonfly, and Three of Science for Jealousy. So we need to adapt by changing in order to avoid this cycle. Okay, one more, because you know this is William Blake is my favorite deck other than Terra Botanical. Mermaid, Intuition and Emotions, between Justice and also Four of Music, which would be Four of Cups. So when I wrote my happy songs, every child made joy to hear. So this seems to fit the emotion part of it, whereas this seems to fit the intuition part of it a little bit. I could make that work. I probably would want to bring in the guidebook for it, but I think I could make that work. All right. Okay, one more. We're just gonna look. It looks good together. I feel like I made a very good buy, because I don't often buy tarot decks and oracle decks to match each other. Like I like kind of the matches to unfold like naturally, but yeah, when it works out well for me, I'm good with that. Beautiful. Look at that. Beautiful. Okay. So this was William Blake. And then I have one more. I don't know if it's going to be the strongest, but we're just going to go ahead and see. It's another deck that needs a friend. So let's see if we can make it a friend. All right. And then this is the last one that I think might possibly work. I have the most perfect bag for it. Super gaudy. A friend gave it to me. And that is going to be my Shakespeare Oracle, which is really a tarot. And these, I think, are actually larger than Surfin and Peacock. Let me go ahead and see. Let me see if it's larger, because this feels a little larger than William Blake. We're going to take a look. Yeah, so the Shakespeare Oracle is just a teensy bit bigger than Medieval Oracle of the Beast. Did I say Surfin and Peacock? Sorry. Sorry, y'all. Okay, so here we go. We have the Star between merging past with present, and Five of Cups. Ooh, that's kind of nice. You know, we're merging our past, which is hurt, with our present, which is the Star. Okay. Phoenix, overcoming misfortunes. And we have Four of Scepters, which is Wands. And then we have Four of Chalices. I'd really have to sit here to read the quotes. Well, David, I might as well do that. So the Four of Scepters is delays have dangerous ends. And then we have Four of Chalices, but love is blind and lovers cannot see. So both of these are actually quite negative. So it does make sense. Phoenix, we have to overcome misfortune. That makes sense. Wow, that's a bright red. Oh, we got this card again. Oh, dang, I thought I did a good job shuffling it. Hold up. Wait. Well, we've seen that guy too. Hold up, let me find some new guys. Have we seen that guy? Excuse me, 1 second. All right, here we go. I wanted some different guys. I didn't want the same oracle cards. Okay, so we have Lord of Scepters, which is King of Wands, between Leopard, elusive, cunning, shapeshift, and we have Queen of Chalices. Ooh, this is almost like what he would think of her. He would think that she is elusive, cunning, and a little bit of shapeshift because she flows with the water and he's all like fire and air. Very interesting. Kraken, deep mystery and fears. So we have 8 of Wands, all things be ready if our minds be so. And then the Hierophant. Oh, so it's like our minds are ready to go further if we're willing to engage with the Hierophant. That is very interesting. These are actually reading pretty well together. Bear for courage and introspection. And we have 5 of Coins. I greatly fear my money is not safe. And Temperance. So we need to be more moderate with our decision making, with our money spending, and have the ability and the courage to be introspective so that we don't lose our money. And last little bit, I like the colors all right, but the messages are really strong. B, community and productivity, Queen of Coins. Come on. She is the B. She is the community. She is the productivity. And then 2 of Coins, your choice is not so rich in worth as beauty. That quote doesn't hit that much, but that's more of a reflection on this. And I think this match is good. Like this is fine. Like aesthetically, this would not bother me in the slightest. Okay, so I think that's all I have to play with on that. I am a massive fan of decks that are styled like this. So it was a lot of fun for me to be able to look at my collection and finally have an oracle deck to pair with my like historical readers. So I do have another deck on my mind that's kind of similar to this. I cannot think of the name of it off the top of my head. I feel like it has the word like spell in it. I'll put it up on the screen. And I know that that one probably will match well with these kinds of decks too, but if y'all could leave me a comment with some other ones that you think would play nicely with this, please let me know. And I'm not against like matching like tarot with tarot. So if you saw any of these decks and you think another tarot deck will work well paired with them, or like if you would pair a couple of these tarot decks that I showed in here today together, just go ahead and let me know. I want to have fun and kind of play with those pairs. So I hope all of you have a beautiful day. I will see y'all next time.